This is a message to all of the Classroom Champions teachers out there across the US and Canada and across the world. Classroom Champions is an organization that believes in teachers and believes in the power of teachers right now in moments like this. We are an organization that stands up against racism, makes sure that our kids have people that they can believe in, that look like them, and that believe in them. And we are standing behind and with all of our communities right now.
Our teachers, our role models, our rocks, our foundations, our examples, teaching us how to get through life and its uncertainties, giving us the strength and courage, whether assignments or whether problems we have at home. You're the shoulder to cry on, the hand that extends to lift us up. And you've been with us through all of this and will continue to be with us. Times look different. We all go through the struggle, but we will all get to the victory. We will all get through the finish line together. So from Classroom Champions to our teachers around the world, thank you for being there.
And with that being said, we're going to do what Classroom Champions always does, which is empower the voices, whether they're athletes or kids, or in this case, teachers. So we're going to share the floor and hand the floor over to Miss Aughtney Khan, who is a middle school teacher from Camden, New Jersey.
Our teachers, yes, we as teachers, we directly impact the success of our young people. And our voice does have power to transform and change lives day by day. It's what we do every day. It's our commitment, it's our passion, it's the love for seeing lives impacted. Teachers affect and infect the lives of their students that they pour into each and every day. And we become a family. You know, 3/4 of our students' lives have been spent prior to this in a classroom with their teachers. Their waking hours are in a classroom. And our influence is incredible. And teachers have to understand and believe that they are valued. We as teachers have to understand and believe that, you know, we are important in the lives of every child that we reach in our classrooms, in the entire school, and in our community. And we must believe that we are necessary. And as I pondered on that, we had the discussion yesterday, we are necessary. Every teacher is necessary to say something positive to their students every day. Necessary to speak into the lives of the children that don't care. We are necessary ingredients in the lives of bringing students to success every single day. We are necessary, and maybe a lot of teachers may not feel that way, but that's why I've always looked at it at my school as being a role model of positivity. And thanks a lot to the Classroom Champion organization, because it takes a village. You have a voice with Classroom Champions, with Better Gets Better, and every athlete speaks into the lives of our young people each and every day. We are a village, and like I said yesterday, we cannot be silent. And even more now, more now, we're all in this thing together. We're in this together, and like I said, however, whatever words that I can say to our fellow teachers, or networking, resources, ideas, that's what we need right now, because sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, and we want to give up, the students want to give up, but at the end of the day, we are a team. And just like the qualities or the characters that we teach every month and every day, not every month, it's every day, students of grit. We teach them how to have grit. We teach them how to persevere. We teach them to be committed. We teach them to be relentless. And we're the role models. So if we're not like that, the students are going to be like that. So we have to put on our Superman suit and say, we're going to get this done, and we're going to get through this. It's a very tough time right now, and teaching, even if it wasn't now, is tough. But we have to say we are there for a reason, and we have a commitment to those students that we pour into each and every day, no matter what our feelings. We leave our feelings at the door and say, these students have need of me today. This young child that didn't eat breakfast today, this child that has dirty clothes on today, this child that doesn't come to school prepared, this child that didn't do their homework. We are here to make sure that these students have a future, and their future is great. And just like we are, we're life learners. Aren't we life learners? We are life learners, and it's up to us. It's up to us as educators to make sure that we are on the front lines and the forefront of the lives of these students that we teach every day, as well as the families who need us even more now. Right now, it's time to move out of our comfort zone. It's time for us to be men and women on the front lines, to be there, to be that voice, and that voice that will not be silent. In whatever capacity that we have as educators, it's important that, of course, we believe that we have a powerful voice, and we believe that we can make a difference, and there's something that we can do. There are children that are confused right now. There's children that are worried and they're full of anxiety, and even adults, we as teachers, we have our moments. We've gone through 2 crises. We had the one crisis, and now we have 2 crises. And yesterday we had another crisis with a little tornado coming through New Jersey. So, but fortunately, we as mature adults, we have coping skills. And our students even need to be able to have that opportunity as educators to pour into these children's lives and teach them some coping skills. The social emotional piece is huge for us, and that whatever medium or tools that we can use, resources and ideas, like I said before, any networking opportunities, we need to be there alive. We need to be there strong. We need to be courageous. We need to be bold and share with one another. How did we make it through? What kind of skills did you use for your students? What are you doing now for your students through remote teaching? These are the things that we need to do, because we have incredible power. We have the power now. Our heroes and our sheroes are not only the healthcare workers, but our teachers are out there every single day. Our worlds have been abruptly changed due to the crisis of, the pandemic that is going on. So now is the time for all of us to step up to the plate and say, make a phone call, give a speech, do a blog, whatever you guys can do that you have within you. Don't say, I don't have it. Say, I have it, I will do it. And yes, I will be available. I will be available because I care. And it takes a village to be able to transform and change the lives of our young people. So whatever I can do, the first thing I do is say, what do you need? I care, and I'm gonna be there for my children. I drove these Chromebooks over to these students' homes. I pick up their homework. I, talk to their parents. Their parents are, the parents are just full of such anxiety. They don't know what to do. And now all of a sudden, they've been given the task of teaching their students every single day. You can imagine how overwhelming that can be. And that's for the parents that are there in the homes. There are students that do not have family members. There are students that we have not been able to contact during this time, but we will continue to reach out. We will continue to knock on the doors. We will continue to say, are you okay? We'll continue to be there as a voice to help them know, or to encourage them to know, or to be there for them to know that we are with you. We are with you, and we care 100%. There's no other way that we can do it but to make sure that our children, who are our future, our next generation of awesome leaders, we can't bow out now. We have to step up to the plate and do what we need to do to make sure that this task is an awesome task. It's an overwhelming task. But we say, I'm your man, I'm your woman, I'm your shero, I'm your hero. what needs to be done. We need to rally as a force together in this season to see that our children are taken care of. Their emotional needs are met, academic needs, personal, physical food needs. Those areas need to be addressed, and we are there for that. I know we're doing that in our neighborhood, in our communities, and I hope that other family members, I know the Classroom Champion family is right there on it with you as well. You know, we haven't had a lot of sleep lately due to the issues that have been going on, and parents calling on the holiday. Memorial Day was what, last Monday or this past Monday? Mrs. Khan, are we having class tomorrow? They need us. Our students need us. They're reaching out to us like I've never seen before. And, you know, it breaks my heart, but I know at the end of the day, I have to be strong and I have to be confident, and I have to know that these kids are depending on me. They're depending on you and I to make sure that they are going to move through this process and come out stronger, come out bigger, come out wiser and better. Better gets better. These are our future leaders. These are our future innovators. These are kids that are going to be in jobs that we can't even think about right now. They're going to be innovating, and they're going to be creating apps, and they're our future leaders. And we're going to tap into that potential. We tap into that potential of these students. We're going to see great things in our future. We're looking to the future now. The present has happened, the past is gone, but we have to reach forward to the future and embracing each one of those precious students in our classroom to see them do well and achieve above and beyond what we could even imagine or think. We are those instruments, we are those tools that these students are looking to for their future success. You know, this is our opportunity. This is our opportunity to make a change. This is our opportunity to make a difference. Even though I am retiring, I'm refiring. I'm refiring into another realm, a level that I can't even imagine. But you dreamed, I followed you, I watched you for many years, Stephen. You are definitely a dreamer, and you tapped into that. I tapped into that dream to reach the world, to reach the nation. And that is our opportunity right now. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity, this window of opportunity to be able to say something, to do something, to be something that we've probably never been before. We're coming out of our comfort zone. We as teachers and educators are coming out of our comfort zone. For some reason, we've come out of the four walls of that classroom. For some reason, unfortunately, I'm sorry it had to be due to the pandemic, but it's always been there, to come out of that classroom and out of those four walls and innovate and to do something we've never done, be something we've never been. And we are that role model for our students. And the change is now. The change is imminent. And if we refuse to change, we refuse to grow. Only the strong survive. Only the strong are going to survive through this. And the opportunity is there. I feel it so strongly for us to do something great for the Classroom Champion organization, to do something greater than they ever could have imagined before, and let those dreams come to reality for all of us. And as those dreams come to reality for us, our children will follow suit. They will follow suit. And our children are resilient. They are truly resilient. And we're going to see them bounce back. Just like we have and are, our children are going to bounce back. And they're going to surprise us. You know, they're going to, when they come back, whenever they come back to school in September or whenever they return to those classrooms, it's going to be a different world. And I expect that it's going to be something that is going to be tremendous. You know, we won't teach the same way. We won't think the same way. We won't you know, be the same person because of what has occurred in our lives. We've got grit, we persevered, and despite the obstacles, we're going to come back strong. We're going to come back better, and we're going to come back wiser, like I said, and we're going to come back greater. I believe it with all my heart. I believe it with all my heart. Just like we need respect, our students need to know that they are important, that they are loved. Our students need to know that they are loved, that they're important, and that they are valued. And every student deserves someone who believes in them. Every student deserves someone who believes in them. And we as a Classroom Champion organization, myself as a, not just our organization, but as a human being, I believe in the future of our students and that it is bright. Our future is bright.